I dream of the day when the bigot will disappear. L'chaim azalud.
And now, here he is, Mr. Warmth himself, Don Rickles.
Stop the goddamn band. When you come in for the food? What the hell's the matter with you, goddamn it? It's important. I said stop the band. They don't give a crap. They don't get a chance to play. What do they do, work a festival in Flint? This is an important night. Look who I got in the front. Son of a bitch, I'm working at home. Look at this, the whole front. Look at them all wheezing and spitting up all over themselves, for Christ's sake. Jesus, this is an important job. But you understand it? You do good here in Detroit, you get to play basketball, for Christ's sake. You ruined the whole goddamn show. It's the whole damn thing. You're an Italian guy, right? You Jew? Let me see your papers. What the hell are you? Take your time, I'll stall. What is your heritage? Scottish, you cheap son of a bitch, Jesus. Put a cheap Scotch guy right in the front while the Jews are having a cookout over here, for Christ's sake. Ruin the whole goddamn show. I wanted to do a good job, and now you ruined the goddamn show for no reason, I swear to God. No, the show is ruined. I wanted to do good, but you ruined the goddamn thing. I'm telling you that right now. I swear to God, I wanted to do a good show. Gee, fix your dress. You're over 40, for Christ's sake. Get up, Pop, get up. Now stay the hell out of here. I don't want you in here. But just do it. Just get out of here. Just get the hell out of here. And buy yourself a shirt. Oh, God. I said get the hell out of here. Want to do a show, for Christ's sake, and that's the whole... Watch your hand, lady. Watch your hand. The old broad touched me. Forget about it. There's a definite odor in this area. I don't know who the hell it is. I told you to stay the hell out. Oh, that's another. Look at that. A pirate. Christ's sake, you got to do a goddamn job. 40 million jobs. I got to wind up in a town that don't make it. Christ, look at this, a 30-minute hot. I think I'm in the Olympics. Give me the goddamn mic. 40 million, sit down. 40 million conductors, I got to get a mute. That's why you walk like that. You use the powder, and then the underwear locks in the crowd, and then the whole damn thing is like a canal blocked off. You understand? The whole damn thing. Sit up, Ma, sit up, sit up. It's the whole... The old lady's like this. Where are we? Look at this, I'm giving myself an enema here, for Christ's sake. Remember that when you're a kid? No more soap! You're Italian, right, you son of a bitch? Iranian, look at him, he's got a black mustache and a grenade in his hand, for Christ's sake. What are you, what are you? Armenian, what, that's better? Anyway, look at this, a queer trying to find a seat. Anyone want a Pepsi? Jesus Christ. That's beautiful. God bless you, Dad. How many years you married to this woman? Yes. 56 years. Put her in a home. God bless you. That's terrific. What's your last name? Mr. Blauer. And how much do you give? Anyway, you're Jews, right? With that nose, if you're not Mr. Blauer, you're an eagle. I'll tell you that right now. Look at the nose of Mr. Blauer. You put a horn on his ass, you got a car. Hey, this is what you're going to hear, lady. If you're waiting for Billy Graham to come in and make a kid walk again, forget about it. This is it. You remember Billy Graham? You can walk, Stephen.
And the other guy in the end, walk on with hope in your heart. That's the whole damn thing. Laugh about. You're an Irishman, right? Italian? French? You're just deaf. Kiss my Johnny Belinda. Now, what is your heritage, my friend? Your heritage. Jewish? And that's the wife? Also Jewish? Oh, move up one. I'll tell you this then. Look at this kid. Jesus Christ. You must have come out of your mother on an angle, for Christ's sake. Is that the girlfriend? The wife, huh? Bet when she makes love, you just lay in the bed and go, no! Gotta make love like the black people do. I'm gonna whip your ass! And the Jews go, you start, Shirley, I'm gonna get a paper. I got an uncle in Miami Beach. He walks like this. Wow, wow, wow. And my aunt thinks the noise is coming from the sandals. Wow, wow, wow. You ever watch those old Jews in Florida in a health club? Can I get a rub, Herbie? And you get the other type. Hold the elevator doors. You like that, you Nazi bastard? I saw you leave, you German son of a bitch. Hope you jump on your bike and there's no seat. The black guy went, that could hurt him, mother. And the block went, he's gonna hurt his mother? And the Italians, here's your mother. Mother this. I'm a nice guy, in spite of what you heard. I'm a nice guy, you can bet your little bird. Whenever you see me, just don't stop the chat. I'm sorry, lady, I can't help it if you're fat. I'm a nice guy. People all adore me. I'm a nice guy. Psychiatrists explore me. I lie on their couch and they try not to bore me. A nice guy, that's me. I'm a nice guy, so put your mind at ease. A polite guy. Lady, how about your knees? Love little kids and a stray cat and dog. What you have for dinner, fish? I'm a swell guy. The band thinks I'm groovy, but they're all high. They think they're at a movie. They always stay away till you people approve me. A nice guy, that's me. Watch this, my black brother, watch this. You see that? Your mother were born with it. I gotta be sure the Arabs didn't put any mines in the area. Yes, my friends, the desert. The desert. Yes, my friends, the desert. Remember the words of Peter O'Toole and Lawrence of Arabia. Those are my camels. And the camel, holy crap, here he comes again. And the black guy, get off the hump, you mother. Get off the hump. Salimani, Khalimani, Galima. I wish I were a rich man. Yo-bo-bum, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-dum. Ha-di-di-di, ha-di-di-di. I'm sorry, lady, getting on you? I'm sorry. Forgive me, sir. Pretend it's camel juice. I'm sorry. Yes, my friends, the desert. Look at this guy's room. It's not an airport. It's a show, for Christ's sake. Remember? Yes, my friends, remember the words of Abraham, my leader, who took the ram's horn. And the Polacks went, lunch. see, lady, all the Polacks, they walk like that. They got a wrench in the underwear. Jews walk the same way. We got a wallet in there. And the color guy got a ham hock. Color guy going, lion, so much got a little watermelon pit. Remember the words of the great Arab leader, the Caliph Mufti. The chap went, is he here? If you're not a chap, you little Basie, your dentist is screwing you out of a lot of money, I'll tell you that right now. The Caliph Mufti said when he crossed the Sinai desert, son of a bitch, it's hot. And the black guy went, that son of a bitch ain't lying. And the Jew went, here's 300, cool it off. And the Polak went, why? I'm a bright guy, a mama's little boy, a very right guy. This room is just a toy. Nobody loves you when you scream and holler. More than I sang a song that you couldn't make $1. How? I'm a great guy, and don't you forget it. Very straight guy. Get up at that set. Drop up and see me, and I'll show you where it's at. Be sure it's not midnight when I turn into a bat. When I'm like connected, smiling like a cat. I'm a nice guy. I'm a great guy. I'm a polite guy. That's me. Give me a break. Thanks. Bust your ass for a lousy $100 grand. And it's not the money, it's the love of you people. Jesus Christ, get the paramedics. But no mouth to mouth, not the way things are today. I saw a paramedic give a guy mouth to mouth, the guy got up and went, thank you. And the paramedic was one of them Italian guys going, so much, I wasn't even wearing my gloves. Good evening, my friends. This is my dream to, thank you. Got a seal in the audience. This is my dream to be in Detroit. Anyway, I saw Lee Iacocca downtown going, I'm out of work. Jesus. Great, boy. My wife's in town. I'm married 31 years. And it's, how long you married, kid? Don't applaud. You never saw her. Anyway, how long you married, kid? What, 3 weeks? 3 years. To this woman? Sorry. Anyway, take a look at what that guy married. Jesus Christ. Holy Jesus. You guys, take a look. The one here in the front. Jesus. Look at this. Now he's looking at her. Jesus Christ. No, lady, you're a beautiful woman. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the type of broad takes off the girl at night, just lays in bed going, and he goes, Rose, I'm being sucked under. What's your first name, son? What's your first name? Dan. I'm married 31 years, Dan. Wife has a new thing. When you'll find out when you're married that many years, you just don't jump on the bones. You got to make it exciting. Last night I was Cochise, the Indian chief, see? I get myself in the nude and I put war paint on my ass. And I get her in the nude and tie her to the couch and point her towards the toilet, telling her it's a wagon train going west. Listen to this, Dan. Then I circle the couch going, oi, no, 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 oi, no, no. And she just lays there going, attack, Cochise, attack! I did that for about a half hour and then I got fed up and put an arrow in her. Did you find it funny? She's still up in her room going, more arrows, more arrows. Yeah, but you're a nice crowd. I said it very honestly. God bless, enjoy, really. L'chaim, salute, good things. I mean, by the way, you people, I just came back from Mexico. Don't go to Mexico. Don't eat in the restaurants. Don't eat in the restaurants of Mexico. I was in Mexico City, my wife and I, for 2 weeks. Every time the waiter came in, table 27, you want some more water? Table 27, you want some more goddamn water? I swear to God, I was at the Camino Royal Hotel for 2 weeks. Never saw the city. The wife could come, son of a bitch, I think it's a salad. I said, no, it's the goddamn tomatoes. It's the tomatoes. You know what it was? It was the waiter. You want a burrito? How about an enchilada? You want an enchilada? Jesus. It's not easy, for crying out loud. I make fun. That's what I do. I make fun of people, for crying out. I don't give a goddamn what the hell you are. If you're a Jew, it means a lot. But I'll tell you this, though. But you're people. I don't give a goddamn. You're all people. You're a Jewish guy, right? What are you? Italian? Be proud. Remember what your people said in World War II. Run! And the Jews went, wait up, I'll sell you a bike. And the Polacks went, I'll pedal. And the queers went, to your battle stations, the Japs are attacking. That's how the Japs got their teeth like that, looking at the queers in our army. Oh, 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 oh. You Iranian son of a bitch. Laughing with the grenade in his hand, that goddamn son. That's the main thing. Be proud, my Irish friends. I mean that. Sit up. You're not in a toilet. It's a show, for Christ's sake. Real Jews sitting there. You want a magazine? Love you guys when you go to the Monsignor. I want to confess. Where's the Monsignor? Then the Monsignor comes out. Who wants to confess to me? Sure, you laugh and you screwed us out of Christmas. That's right, 3 wise men made a left and we wind up with 8 candles in the house and no toys. It's all right though, we screw you in the end, we sell you the trees. When we screw you, we sell you the toys. It's the whole goddamn thing. No, see, God bless you, lady, you're built like my wife. Good lamps, good lamps. The one with the purple outfit, good lamps. 31 years I'm married to a woman like that. Takes off her brassiere at night and the head hits the sink. 31 years, haven't seen her face. Just walks around the goddamn house like this all the time. Finally, I painted eyes on her ass. And I painted a smile on it, and I've been kissing it ever since. Spiriti Santi, tutti frutti. Jews, you better duck. The black brother, when he's right, you get that stuff on, you get a kid. I make fun of the blacks, and why not? Because I'm not black. I'll tell you this, though. Well, we need the blacks. Without them, we'd have no Olympics. That's right, they're great runners. You put a gun on their ass, they can beat a bullet. Iranian son of a bitch sitting there laughing his ass. Look at him, he's making map drawings so he can attack. It's the whole goddamn thing. You're an Irish kid, right? Bet your ass. What's your first name, son? Hal, come here. Come over there by the steps. Come here. Hurry up, get up, get up. Get your ass up now! Get over there! There's no voting, get over there! God damn it. Get me upset, I'm gonna have the Iranians shoot you, for Christ's sake. Get over there by the steps. Over there by the steps. Hurry up. You got any black blood in you? It's taking you an hour to get up here. Hurry up. How long you been like this? Come here. Take your hands out of your pockets. You want to go blind? By the way, thanks for dressing up for the show. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nice guy. You don't mind my kidding around with you, do you?
No, not at all.
What's your first name, son?
Hal.
Hal what?
Jolly.
Hal Jolly. Do you get them often? Yeah. Anyway,
that's going to be hard for you, isn't
what's
it?
that?
That'll be hard for you to work with.
Shut up. No. No, you're a nice guy. I like you. I really like you, Hal. You know that? Do what I tell you. Let's do that. Okay. I started out as a joke, and now I really like you. Shine on, harvest moon. You know something, Hal? You're a goddamn good dancer. Is that your leg or we dipping? Come here, Hal. Come here. What do you do for a living, Hal?
I'm a CPA.
CPA. You got a Jew mind. Come here, Hal. Listen. Want a banana? No. It's the whole goddamn thing. CPA. Gentile guy that's a CPA. Turn around this way. The crowd didn't come in to see your ass. They come in to see me. Come here, Dan. Hurry up. Go over there by the steps over. Oh, you can come up here. Good. Come on. Was it a good swim? Okay, good. Okay. You put some cotton on this kid's head, he can clean your ear. Dan, do you mind if I kid around with you?
Sure.
You don't mind, right? Can I say something as a friend? Okay. Pants are a little high. No, never be nervous. I never touch the eagle while it sleeps. I swear to God. You're sure you're not a Jew?
Yeah.
You got a dead rhino in there. Listen, see how my pants are. I'll give you $1,000 if you make me laugh the way you did. What's your name again?
Dan.
Dan what?
Lobb.
Dan what?
Lobb, like a baseball pitch.
Dan Lobb?
Right.
When I was a kid, we had another name for that. Anyway, Dan Lobb. You know something? I believe that name for you. I really do. You have any children?
No.
Did you read the manual?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, just stand on top of the toilet with the wife, open up your robe and go, Batman. Anyway, that was a good one, huh, Dan?
Sure.
Okay, now, say hello to my friend here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hal.
Hal.
Dan.
Hi, Dan. When you hit a bell, kill each other. Now, what'd you say your heritage was?
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian. Son of a bitch, I don't have a joke for that. "40 years in the business. I never met a putz from Lithuania, for Christ's sake." What do you do for a living, Dan?
I'm a pharmacist.
Oh, come here. I want to talk to you. Hey, guys. We finally met him. We'll work something out after the show. Come here, Dan. Okay, now, you ever do any acting?
No.
Okay, good. Hal? Okay, Hal.
Yeah.
Okay, Hal, we'll do some acting. Now, I'm going to be... You got a minute, Dan? Hal, come here, sir. No, I'm going to... Okay, come in closer, Dan. We're going to be Japanese soldiers, okay?
Okay.
You're the pharmacist and you're the accountant. You're the accountant, so you're going to get the better part because you're good with words and numbers, okay? I'm going to be General Takasayama. This is the samurai sword. I'm about to commit harikari, okay? You get the better part. You say, Dan, do not die, great general, do not die. Let the Japanese people be strong, banzai, banzai. If they attack, we attack alone. We must never let the island be taken. We will fight to the last man, banzai. If they attack us, we will never die. We are strong and we are great. We are a great people and we must always remember we will fight on. And you, Hal, say, right. Okay. Look at the sky like Japanese soldiers. Stick out your teeth like Japanese soldiers. That's good, Hal, that's good. Dan really thinks he's a Jap, for Christ. That's good, Dan, that's good. Nozo! Cuida! Nozo don't go no more, so do you more, Sakaman. Madai, Sarai. I never had that happen before. Baker's man. Nita! Kuisai no mo kuino. Todoban lo yama.
Nijin wa? Honji ka? Bonde desu ka? Huh?
You said screw me. Give Dan and Hal a nice hand for being great sports. The pharmacist, Dr. Lobb, and Hal, the accountant. Give him a nice hand, will ya? You wouldn't want your ass up here. My God, you were beautiful. You really were. I must say that, Dan. Lithuanian guy. What do you drink, Dan? What do you drink when you drink? What do you drink? Vodka? Good, it's a good drink. Anyway, Hal, thanks for being a good sport. You're a delightful gentleman, and if you get a chance, unless you're in a hurry, come backstage and say hello and bring Mr. Lobb with you, for crying out loud. And your lovely wife. I was kidding you. You're a very pretty lady. You have any children? Now, read the manual and go crazy. You hear? And tonight, if you make love, I'll be in town a while. Call me and I'll work the light. Anyway, give both this wonderful gentleman and his lovely wife a nice hand, and Hal. Yeah. Give me a drink. Jesus. Oh, it's either a drink or my specimen came back from the lab. Jeez. They got great air conditioning here. They got a queer on the roof going. As I said, I'm married 31 years. And my wife has a new thing now. In the middle of the night, she starts that crap. Pussycat, pussycat. And I got to get my ass under the bed and go, meow, meow. But you do it because everything's in her name. Why don't you go outside and look for your name on a sign? Abroad so bad, Jesus. I'll trade you laughter for love. I'll trade you one for the other. Laughter for love. What can you lose? Some madness for mirth. And for whatever it's worth. Whether you like it or not, I'll give you all that I've got. I'll trade you sunlight for gold. One shines as bright as the other. Love is pure gold and laughter the sunlight. This is my life for all of my life, and you are part of this life I live. I swear that it's true. I love to do what I do, to share this laughter I give for just a little love from you. Thank you very much. You're more than kind, and I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus, trouble with the luggage? I guess you didn't make the Olympics. This is a dear friend of mine. His name is Harry. And we've been together a great many years, which I'll tell you about. But we both come from California, and we're dear friends. And we often talk about the problems in the world. And as you well know, around the United States, there are all kinds of problems, and we've had our share in California, as well as you people around the Midwest and what have you. We had racial problems, horrendous racial problems. You've had hurricanes and tornadoes and what have you, and floods in the different parts of the country. But we've had our share, and we've often talked about it, that the racial problem, we only hope the O.J. Simpson case didn't help things, but we certainly hope that things will be better. You agree with me on that, right? And we've always felt that way. Someday, God forbid, we hope there's never another. We had pretty close to an out-and-out race riot, but thank God it got under control. But we pray to God it never happens again, right? And if, God forbid, for some crazy reason, but if, God forbid, if it ever did, and I pray it doesn't, but if there was another race riot, I could use a couch. And if it goes more than 3 days, a couple of end tables would be good. You're a black man.
No.
What?
No. Italian.
You're
Italian.
If you're Italian, I'm a Mau fighter pilot, I'll tell you that. Well, God bless you in Italy, but get out of that sun. But you're a black man and I'm a white man, and we're all working for one cause, to make sure you don't move into my neighborhood. Billy, you got a minute? I know you're looking at your equipment, but once in a while, try to play it. Hold on. A little softer. We're not going to hang him. We're just going to talk to him. Won the Gene Krupa contest. My eyes have seen the coming of the glory of the Lord. He trampling down the vegetation. When I take my hand from your face, you hear me? At the count of 3, from the hills of North Carolina to the Great Plains of Texas. At the count of 3, you will be white. Trust me, you will be white. 1, 2, 3. You got screwed, boy. Come on. We going home to Georgia. We're gonna have a baby. Ladies and gentlemen, with all sincerity, this is my friend Harry Goines. And we've been together over 35 years and more. And the beautiful part is, he was with me when I was flat broke. I think you all realize it's so damn easy to have a friend when you're doing great. Everybody wants to be around you. But when you're up against it, boy, friends are hard to come by. And this great man has stood by me. And now, some 35 years and more later, because of you people, I've been blessed with some money and success. And I'm proud and happy to tell you tonight, I'm now getting rid of Harry. No, that's a joke. He knows that. Oh, sorry, I got my suit wet. Anyway, the best thing I can say about him is I trust him with my life. I'd like very much if you'd give my very dear friend a well-deserved hand. You hear that, your mother? You're free! All right. Okay. Hey! When I say okay, you stop, for Christ's sake. What the hell's the matter with you? What are you, Yitzhak Perlman's niece? Anyway, what the hell's the matter with you? You stop, for crying out loud. I mean, goddamn it, you're not Count Basie. Just do the job. Sorry, Harry. You know, these things happen. That was cute. You just played the Count Basie signature, right? Let me ask you this. Was that worth losing your job? Old Man River. Anyway, I can get you in that play if you play it smart. You're my brother, and I love you. I'll never forget the words you said to me one day when we first met. Give me your money. Anyway, someday, Someday you're going to come up with funnier lines than saying you're Italian. But someday your children and my children will intermarry, right?
Right.
Are you crazy? I got enough trouble being a Jew with having some black guys sitting around the house going, Happy Passover, Grandpa, Happy Passover. Get out of here. Give my friend Harry a nice hand, will you? I dream of the day when the bigot will disappear. L'chaim azalud. You hear those drums? Well, that gentleman's the best drummer in this room. And those drums mean a great deal to me. My wife and I and my dear friends, the Jin and Bob Newhart, we just returned from Beijing, China, with the best laundry you ever saw. And we had a great time. But when we came home, we looked at each other as a family and said how lucky we are. We're living in the greatest country in the world. And let none of us forget it. There was a great little Irishman that I had the honor to know and to love, God rest his soul. His name was James Cagney. Jimmy was a tough little Irishman who took a liking to me, and I was so blessed. You young people can see him at Nick at Night as the tough little Irish gangster. The elders might remember him as George M. Cohan and so many other musicals. He was a great song and dance man. Jimmy was a composite of everything that's good and wonderful and America. And he did a number that's so apropos the way times are today. In his memory. And to you, Jim, and thanks for being my friend to win something like this. And by the way, if you get a minute, take care of my friend George Burns. Hey, George. All right, kid, all right. To win something like this. I'm a Yankee Doodle Jack. Yankee Doodle Jew-a-da. Real-life nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. She's my Yankee Doodle sweetheart. I'm a Yankee Doodle boy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the pony. I am a Yankee Doodle. A Yankee Doodle. A Yankee Doodle boy. Thank you. You're a joy to work to. I love you, Irish. I really do. I love your pixie little walk. Yes. Yes, that's why you got those seats. I love your pixie little walk all the time. The Irish. As I said, Bob Newhart's my dear friend. He's an Irish Catholic, a graduate of Loyola University in Chicago with all kinds of degrees. Big school. And I'm a Jewish kid from the neighborhood in New York, and I grew up on the street in New York. And here we were, two American boys raised in two different societies, and we became best friends. And you know why? Because the wives are the secret. The wives are the girlfriends. And Bob's wife, Jen, and my wife, Barbara, are just like sisters. And why? Because they both have black belts in shopping. And as I said, we travel the world together. And each time we come home, we celebrate. And this last trip from Beijing, China was Passover. To my Gentile friends, it's your Easter. It's the same thing. You color the eggs and roll them on the lawn with your kids. We didn't have time for that. We Jews, we salt the eggs and eat them. And then Christmas comes. And I love it when Christmas comes because we always spend Christmas Eve with the Newharts. And my favorite time is sitting by the fire, singing the carols. Anyway, and then he invites us to Mass. I love it when we go to Mass and the Monsignor's giving out the cookies. I swear to God, I'm always in line going, And the Monsignor says, here comes the Jew looking for a cookie. And God love you Catholics. You do your great sign. And to we Jews, that means the highway's blocked. Take the other road. What's the best thing I can say about my Irish friends? You are fantastic firemen. Well, think about it. You're the best. You never hear of Lou Lipschitz, fire chief. If there's a burning factory in New York, there's usually two Jewish partners sitting on the street going, and the black brothers on the corner going, some bitch, I bet we get blamed for this too. And the Polacks going, you smell smoke? And the Italian, here's your smoke, here's your smoke. You know, ever since I was a kid, I used to make fun of people. I always did. I used to make fun of my mother, Esther, the way she smoked a cigarette. Then when my aunt drove a car. Then when my cousins rode their bikes in the schoolyard. And girls, I always had a problem with girls, even as a young man. I was a smart ass, pretty much what I am tonight. Always with the smart ass remarks, and invariably the girls would say, here comes Big Mouth, he's so crude, he has no class. Big Mouth is coming, here comes Big Mouth. And then I'd get him under the stoop and I'd go, go Big Mouth, go! And I was barely 18 years old. And I came out of high school and I never had a job. My father, rest his soul, he said, Don, sell insurance. He was an insurance man. I got a lucky break. World War II came. I was so happy I got a job with the Navy. And they sent my ass to the Philippines for 2.5 years. And all I remember was a guy running around the jungle going, where are you, Jew? Where are you, Jew? And we had a Polak captain that kept saying, we're over here! And I got my can shot off. But thank God I came home safe and sound. Look at it, safe and sound. That is a job over there, isn't it? Because isn't it a goddamn beaver eating a chair, for Christ's sake? No, I make fun of the Orientals. We need you so the Jews have a place to eat on Sunday. Anyway, and I came home safe and sound. And my father said, sell insurance, and I got a license to sell Mutual Benefit of Omaha, a great company. To collect a premium, you had to be married to a werewolf. But I sold one policy to my uncle who died in my arms because I put the pen in his neck. That's what I do. I make fun of people. We had a guy in the last place I worked. He went, God damn it, don't make fun of me. I'm an American. I'm an American. I went to put stars on his ass and hoist him, for Christ's sake. The hell am I, a pilgrim looking for a turkey? We're all Americans, right, you little son of a bitch? Anyway, so if you walk to those exits tonight and you say to your wife, your mother, your girlfriend, whatever, I don't like this guy. You have that right. That's America. But I have a right too. And I'd be a damn fool if I said, who cares? I care a lot. But the bottom line for me is if you walk to that door and you have any animosity for what I do on this stage, all I can say is from my heart, fly Ozark Airlines. That's the airline where the pilot says, I'll be a son of a bitch, we cleared the trees. Someday we'll have Jewish pilots. You can see it? It's Captain Louis Lipschitz. We're going to circle the field until we raise enough money to land. But America has come a long way, and the black man will get his chance. And here in the cockpit of a 747 flying to your favorite place, this here your captain, Captain Leroy Booker T. Abraham, Isaac Gazebo, Wilkie Sucker Bubblegum, JoJo Buckwheat, Muhammad Pee Wee Wilkie Jones. We missed the runway. Every performer, my friends, big or small, needs an audience. Everybody knows somebody sometime. And Dean Martin, God bless him, he gave me my first break in national television. God rest his soul. He was a great friend. And I was at his wedding when he married the 9-year-old. La-da. La da da da, la da da da, and do it Frank's way. And Sinatra for my beginnings in Florida, with a lot of tough stops in between, and finally to my dream, Detroit. Frank's been a great friend to me to this very day. I got a big break in the Sahara Hotel in Las Vegas. I used to work over a bar behind the great Louis Prima. He used to do in those days 3 shows a night, 12, 2, and 5 in the morning. And Dan, I was 38 years old and never married. Had a lot of problems. I used to sit in a tub and make it bubble. Anyway, the black guy went, nothing wrong in that. And I was always looking for a girl. Forget a girl, a moose, a horse, an elephant, anything. A dog with his leg in the air, any goddamn thing. An owl was the best, because an owl used to lay in the bed and go, hoo, hoo, hoo. The black brother went, some bitch a pervert. And the block went, that's a town in Utah. And Sinatra used to come in at 5 in the morning and bring all the stars to see me. Frankie Momododo Gugozini, Aldo Zumbutsu, Gugugu Gagazano, Tony Mutsutsu, Kukutsu Kutsututsu. And they all sat in the front and went, hey Frank, he's a good kid, we gotta help this kid. They kept doing that, I didn't realize it. They were choking on gunpowder. Would you believe it? I told that dumb joke to Sinatra only the other night. And now I can't find my aunt in the Bronx. There were nights when Frank couldn't be there. And all I had left was 3 winos, a hooker, and one guy with his fly open saying, want to see a duck? I'm not a rabbi, a priest, that's pretty obvious. And as I said earlier, World War II, 18, strapped me into a 20-millimeter gun on a motor torpedo boat in the Philippines and said, keep firing at the guys in the trees with the funny teeth. And I shot 2 dentists. And every night I used to say, help me. I didn't know what the hell it was about. Eventually we'll be together. Will Rogers used to kid that he never picked on a little guy. May I say to this audience on behalf of yours truly, my wife Barbara, who I love as I love life itself, she swam in our pool in California and drowned. She had too much jewelry on her ass. You had to be there, Dan. She went down like a rock, I swear to God. Once she tried to come up and I went, We have 2 children, God bless her, and I have a boy in the Philippines. Anyway, the truck stopped for a half hour. What the hell did I know? I got a little Jew running around the jungle going, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. The black brother went, that's one of their holidays. And my dear mother, she was something else. When the whole world booed, mind you, when the whole world booed, this great lady stood by me. I loved her. I wish you, my friends, for years to come what I have. People around you who care. I wouldn't try to sell you. May I tell you, I just want to be friends. In case you missed the reason for all the teasing, I just want to be friends. I know that life belongs to the laugher, so laugh and you've got it made. But if you put everything down and you just to bring down, good luck with your high pulsar and kiss my ulcer if I pull each stop out. I've no cop out. I just wanna be friends. I guess take care, Hal. I'm on my way now. Here's where that's my story. Then a ball shalom, my friend. Thanks for your hospitality and the use of the hall. To every Jane and Jimmy, every Tom and Timmy, I just wanna be Dan, feeling we're gonna be. I shalom, shalom, buona sera, buona fortuna, grazie, gendan, molte bella shalom, my friend. God bless, have 50 more years. Thank you, you're a joy to work to, and it's wonderful to be here in Detroit, and I wish you all good things. God bless, thank you so much. Thank you, folks, God bless, you're terrific. Thank you so much. Please be seated. Get the names of those that didn't stand. And those people that are leaving, I hope your car is gone. No, I love that. They want to be the first in the parking lot, and then they get in the car, then they get home and they go, Charlie, we're home first. Anyway, okay, run home, and your life will be over, and you'll say, Jesus, Craig, why do we run all the time? Anyway, you're a delightful audience, you really are, and I thank you. I'll only take a moment of your time. I'd like to thank this wonderful orchestra. These are the guys I handpicked, and it was my mistake. Anyway, but they're the wonderful Steve Trudell, the Steve Trudell Orchestra. Gentlemen, thanks a million. Here's your Steve Trudell. Here's your Steve Trudell. Here's your Steve. And this is my conductor and friend. I met him in New York. He was playing his organ, and my car hit his monkey. And we've been together 8 years, and I love him dearly, Mr. Joe Mealy. Give him a nice hand, Joe. Speaking of nice things, I trust you love the lady I've been on tour with, that I share the stage with. She's a wonderful artist and a good friend, Miss Joan Rivers. I trust you enjoy it. We have, by the way, I'd like you to know, you young folks and the elders too, we've now been made the spokesman, the Comedy Central cable television network spokesman for Comedy Central. So I hope you'll watch us on that show and straighten out a few people. We have 2 films out. One is called Toy Story, which I played the voice of Mr. Potato Head, and it was great doing that movie and winding up a toy on the floor with having grown-ups kicking the hell out of me. Anyway, so I hope you'll see that if you haven't already. And the other picture was my favorite. It was called Casino, and it started Robert De Niro, who, very honest with you, I carried Robert De Niro in that particular movie. I told that to Bob, and he went, hey, what are you saying that for? He's a lot of fun. You spend New Year's with him, it's like being alone. Anyway, and Sharon Stone, who was in terrible heat for me, even though I'm married 31 years, but she kept begging and begging, so I'll have to work something out. Just happens that every time I give the wife the medicine, she refuses to take it. Anyway, you've been a joy to work to. We're going to leave tomorrow morning for the States, and we're going back to California. And in November, we'll be in Las Vegas, and right after the Jewish holidays. By the way, if I don't see my Gentile friends, I wish you a happy and a healthy New Year as we join with you on your New Year. So enjoy life. Thank you for being so wonderful. We'll be in Vegas and around the country, and we look forward to seeing you. Till we meet again, any old business? Till we meet again, and enjoy life. And as long as you live, never forget your mother, if she be in the eternity or here on this earth. Because so help me God, a mother will never forget you. I swear to that. Good night, my darling Etta in heaven, and may God give you a good place to live.